What's up, fam? It's your girl Naia, and today we're diving into something that's about to flip the gaming world upside down. We're checking out a video called "This Technology Will Change Video Games Forever" by Blue Dracartic 2. Now, I don't know about you, but when someone says change forever, I'm expecting some wild sci-fi stuff. Like, are we talking about holographic consoles or just a really fancy controller? Either way, I'm here for it. Get ready for some laughs, some wait what moments, and maybe a few "I can't believe they did that" reactions. If you're as curious as I am, hit that subscribe button and let's jump right into it. You don't want to miss this.
The technology that I'm going to show you in this video is going to change video games forever, starting probably in the next 12 months or so. Now, for those of you who do not know who I run a game development studio. We have games on Steam, many millions of downloads, and I am also...
This dude's flexing hard with those millions of downloads. But honestly, if you're in game dev and you're not on Steam, are you even in the game? And look at that snowy landscape. It's giving me serious "I need to grab my hot cocoa and hibernate" vibes. Can't wait to see what he's cooking up next.
And I am also currently studying at university, finishing my graduate degree in data science and machine learning. And at those two things, the fact that I own a game development studio and I am studying machine learning is likely the reason why I am even able to mess around with this kind of technology and show it to you today. Now, the technology that I am going to be showing you today is a prototype system that I myself have put together. It does utilize Unreal Engine. It utilizes some other tools which are either open source or just developed by other companies. I didn't make Unreal Engine, but the system that I have put together for this, I have created myself. And I was inspired to create this system by previous videos that I've created where I would show off different post-process presets for different kinds of games. I don't know how many of...
Okay, now we're talking. Showing off post-process presets. That's like giving us a sneak peek into how the magic happens behind the scenes. It's wild how a little tweak can change the whole vibe of a game. I'm all in for some visual upgrades. Let's see what he's got.
I don't know how many of you guys have tinkered around with ENB or similar third-party post-process presets where you can take any game and apply post-process effects and make it look completely different. In some cases, you can take a game like Grand Theft Auto 5 and then make it look absolutely photorealistic. It's quite incredible. If you haven't checked out all of the different third-party post-process plugins for video games, you really should. There's some really cool things that you can achieve with that stuff. But since I am in game development and I'm a YouTuber and I'm also studying machine learning, I started to wonder what would happen if you were to create a post-process effect, a post-process layer using generative AI, because there's lots of AI models out there like Midjourney and even video-based generative models where you can create footage out of nothing. But in a lot of cases, the footage that it creates is kind of weird, or, like people have set...
Well, hold up, a generative AI for post-process effects. That's next level thinking. But I get it, sometimes AI can be a bit wonky with its creations. Like, have you ever seen those bizarre images it spits out? It's like a fever dream. I'm curious to see how he plans to tackle those weirdness issues. Let's go!
Like people have 7 fingers instead of 6 or whatever. But what if instead of generating brand new video, you instead used it as a post-process layer where it took the in-game renders, passed it through a post-processor with a generative AI model translating that footage, and then output the result. And I don't think I was quite prepared for how incredible the results of this were going to be. And for this demo, for this technical demonstration that I've put together of this system that I've created, we are going to be utilizing Unreal Engine and a couple of other tools that Unreal Engine has available, like MetaHuman as the tool for creating the in-game render. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like after we apply the generative AI post-process effect. And just watch. So this is the standard MetaHuman.
All right, here we go. He's about to show us the standard MetaHuman. I am hyped to see how this looks before and after the AI magic. If this works, we might be looking at a whole new level of realism in gaming. Let's see if it's a glow-up or a total flop.
Editor in Unreal Engine. It looks pretty good, and I can actually just use my camera to get motion capture of my face and apply it in Engine, which is awesome. The iPhone camera has a bunch of sensors and fancy stuff where it can do depth perception and get all of the data points it needs in order to fully animate my face, even with my headset on and everything. Now, inside of Unreal Engine, you can make this look pretty good, but there's always that aspect that feels like you're still watching a video game. But when you apply the AI filter, that's when everything gets ridiculous. This has now gone from a pretty good looking Unreal Engine.
Whoa, hold up, he's saying the AI filter takes it to a whole new level? I'm ready to see this transformation. If it can make a game look like a cinematic masterpiece, that's a game changer. Let's see how ridiculous this gets.
Unreal Engine project to something that is more photorealistic than I think people could imagine when they're even watching an Unreal Engine demo. When you actually see something that is more photorealistic, it's very difficult to go back. And that is what these filters can do. Now, in order to create these renders, I am still using the Unreal Engine render movie queue. So this is not in real time yet, but it's going to be. I don't know if you saw Mudahar's recent video where he showcased a piece of technology that I've been watching as well, where there was an AI generative model that was trained on Counter-Strike, not even a post-process effect. So keep in mind, the version that Mudahar showed off wasn't even using in-game footage. It was
Okay, now we're getting into some juicy stuff. Mudar's video on AI generative models for Counter-Strike? That's wild. If they're not even using in-game footage, just imagine the potential. This could change how we create and experience games entirely. I'm all in for this tech revolution. Let's see where this goes.
is generating images and video from nothing, where you could play a full version of Counter-Strike at 10 frames per second only using an AI generative model. So it has already been proven fairly recently that you can run generative AI video models in real time at least 10 FPS or so. But using AI for a post-process effect would be even less resource intensive, which means that you could probably get to a point where that runs at 30 FPS, 60 FPS, and when the, I don't know, NVIDIA 8090 comes out in the coming years, we will get to a point where you are going to be able to have AI in-game post-process effects applied running in real time. And when that happens,
Yo, if we can get AI post-process effects running in real time, that's a total game changer. Imagine the visuals we could have while playing, like stepping into a movie. This tech is about to blow our minds. I'm here for it.
happens. I mean, could you imagine playing Skyrim with these kinds of graphics? Could you imagine playing really any game with this level of realism? It's absolutely insane. Now, I am still finishing my graduate degree. I am still making my game. But the things that I have been seeing while I have been doing my studies, while I have been working more in the games industry and seeing how AI models are impacting game development, what I am showing you here isn't even the craziest thing that I have seen that I'm probably going to show you in the coming weeks. So if you want to stick around for that, definitely click that subscribe button and enable notifications if you want to see when I upload those videos. And besides that, as far as this system that I have created here, currently I am not interested in releasing this system to the public.
Wait, he's not releasing this system to the public? That's a bummer. With all this potential, It feels like a missed opportunity for gamers everywhere. I mean, who wouldn't want to get their hands on something that could elevate their gaming experience? Let's hope he changes his mind.
System to the public yet, but if you would like to know how I built this and you would like to know more about the technology behind this, you can click the link down in the description and potentially get access to my project files and other information so you could learn how to build this post-processed effect yourself. I feel like there's going to be a company that's going to implement this into a video game and they're going to make millions and millions of dollars in the coming months. There is absolutely an application for this technology. I just don't think that game studios have wrapped their head around it yet. But the first studio that does, they're going to break through the industry and make an insane amount of money. So let me know down in the comments. Do you think this is interesting? Do you not think that this is interesting? Is this impressive to you? Is this not impressive to you? If this could be used in a video game, what video games would you?
All right, now he's asking the real questions. This tech is definitely impressive, and I can see it being a game changer for so many titles. Imagine playing something like The Last of Us or Cyberpunk with this level of realism. It could totally elevate the storytelling and immersion. What do you all think? Let's hear your dream games for this tech.
Would you like to see this system be used in? And besides that, if you're a company and you want to reach out to me and get information about this system, please let me know. I'm sure there's lots of other studios that would like to figure out how to apply this to their own video games. And if you want to stick around for my future videos, because I'm telling you, this isn't even the craziest thing I've been working on or I have seen that I'm going to be showing, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, if you want to learn how to build these kinds of pipelines and use AI as a generative post-process effect, click the link down in the description and you can get access to all of the information that you're going to need in order to learn how to build this for yourself. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Well, fam, what a wild ride we just took. We dove into Blue Dracardic tis this technology will change video games forever. And let me tell you, my expectations were all over the place. We thought we were about to witness some sci-fi wizardry, and honestly, I was half expecting a holographic gaming experience while sipping my hot cocoa. From flexing on us with those millions of downloads to dropping some jaw-dropping visuals, this tech could really amp up our gaming lives. And don't even get me started on generative AI. Like, can we trust it? 1 minute it's creating cinematic masterpieces, and the next it's giving us art that belongs in a surrealist gallery. Hello, fever dream. But let's keep it real. The excitement was through the roof until we hit the not releasing to the public bombshell. Seriously, talk about coq blanc the gaming community. In the end, this tech seems poised to change video games as we know it, if only we could get our hands on it. Who wouldn't want AI-enhanced graphics while we're out saving the world in our favorite games? Just picture it, Cyberpunk looking like a blockbuster film, while we're tripping over our own characters' feet. So what do I all think? Which game do you want to see get the glow-up treatment? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this roller coaster of reactions, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more of your girl Naia serving you all the gaming vibes. Until next time, keep it cute and casual like a gamer in their PGs. After all, reality can wait.